You know you don't have to go to the car. You just go to the office right next door. Mhm.
For a couple people down.
Damn, why is yours blurry again? It was blurry. Oh, no. Kind of blurry. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Top 10 New England. Coach Cotton here with Coach
Fred.
And we here to talk about youth football. Just entered the playoffs for a lot of teams. And unfortunately, some teams are not playing football anymore.
Yeah, their 2023 season has come to an end.
So first of all, shout out to you teams that made the playoffs. You know, that's a big accomplishment. Not everybody makes the playoffs, or do they? I heard in Pop Warner we have some 1-7 teams making the playoffs. There's some debate on different forums about what qualifications should it take to make the playoffs. There are teams that are forfeiting the first games of the playoffs. What do you guys think about that? You guys can join us in the chat. We will be checking all of our different chats throughout the night, and we'll be responding to that. So, Coach,
What's up?
What do you do when football season is over, man?
You got to find them basketball registrations. You know, it's that time of the year. You know, fall's here, gets a little cold, gets a little nippy. You know, I say the real season for us starts late October, early November. You know, because you play your first 6, 7, 8 games,
Right?
and then you got to win another 7, 8 for a national title.
Yeah.
So it's really the halfway point for those who have national aspirations.
Right.
But you know, there can only be one champ. You know, just because your team didn't advance doesn't mean you don't have a successful season.
Right.
So I do think, you know, some people's goal is just to make the playoffs. We have different, you know, as Tigers, but shout out to everyone who made it.
Facts. Shout out to everybody that made it. Yeah. AYF, countless teams at the 12U level. I'd say that there's definitely over 80 teams at the 12U level at AYF. About half of those teams on a national track. Only one team in the 12U level goes national. And so for the other teams, what are the alternatives when you don't make it to nationals? Well, in the Blackstone Valley, Central Mass, and New Hampshire, they have the AYF All-Star teams. So they send down teams, I think, every other age level. So U10, U12, U14, or U10, U12, and U13, they're sending all-star teams down. So when we go down there, we see
right. I remember that last year.
New Hampshire, and we see Blackstone Valley, and they're competing against the all-stars from Central Virginia, Midwest all-stars, Texas all-stars, and so on and so forth. So for a lot of AYF teams in New England, they actually do have a contingency plan just in case they don't make it to nationals. Now, there's one conference that don't have that plan, Coach.
Is that us in Connecticut?
It's the Connecticut Conference. And so for the Connecticut teams or Springfield team, if you don't make it, I guess basketball registration is over.
So why don't we have one, or why don't you think we've gotten to that level yet?
I believe that the Connecticut coaches and Springfield, they're not comfortable with sending each other's best players to other coaches. They're afraid coaches are going to poach.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that is a realistic concern.
Yeah.
In Connecticut. The football culture, I think, in New Hampshire and Central Mass is a little bit different. I think Connecticut is very competitive, and teams will try to poach. I think that's a realistic concern. But I think that they're not letting the kids get the experience.
Right.
That experience going to Kissimmee or going to Naples is second to none, man. Playing against kids who got weird accents. Hey, coach, I got 3 rings. I got 30 rings though, coach.
Right.
Hey, we played against a team and beat them, like dominated them, 25-6 or something like that.
Yeah.
After the game, they doing backflips. They having a party on the field.
It was happy to be there.
I'm just happy to be here, man. We already won our championship. This is just a vacation. You know, everything I feel like everything up here, we can kind of we hyper make everything super hyper. You know, we gotta go win nationals. We gotta go win nationals. But then you see like the perspective and humility from the Southern team that we look up to, right? Honestly, everybody always wants to talk about the South and how it's real football in the South, and you see the respect that the kids from Georgia had, the humility. They weren't swearing and cursing.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good experience for me.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing with the Outlaws.
Mm.
I thought they were a very disciplined program, you know. And like when you think of football, you think of the 3 states. You think of Florida, Georgia region, Texas, and Cali. You know, and like, we were amped to be there, and it was just a regular Saturday afternoon for them.
Yeah.
So I think we need to be better in the Northeast culture of when we do travel. It's just another game.
Right.
It's just another game.
Don't make it more than it is. It's a football game.
Yeah.
It's a football game against other football players.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta hold your breath. You know what I mean? Try not to bust just relax. Just relax. Take your time. Enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I mean? After being here for 2 years, I would definitely say it's a fun experience, and it's football. It's football. At the end of the day, the teams that execute the best and the teams with the best players win. And sometimes you don't have the best players.
No.
Sometimes you don't have the best players.
No.
But I would strongly my thing, and I'd like to hear from you guys. I would strongly discourage people away from thinking that you have to go down there with an all-star team to win. I think that at the Division I level, they're drawing from a bigger pool of kids, and so technically you could consider those quote-unquote all-star teams. But if you play together 15, 16 games in the season, I don't consider it an all-star team anymore.
Right.
It might be considered a travel team. But this idea that, you know, they're just picking the best of the best, and those coaches aren't coaches, I don't subscribe to that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's, you know, I know that we've had like private conversations like in our own coaches like chat. I think it really comes down to demographics. You know, like when you're picking kids from, you know, a census database of like 150,000 citizens, you're going to have a better number chance than a town that only has 30, 40,000. But how do you compare it to when you're going up with kids from Detroit, you know, New York City, Dallas, Sacramento, like larger cities where like you're talking 600, 700,000 citizens, and you just got to find 15, 20, 12-year-olds
Right.
that are just better than everyone. It's really a demographics. It's a numbers game.
Yeah, like what I always like to talk about is like, so the West Side Steelers, who we know about, we definitely played them. They definitely put the beats on us. They play against the team called the Southfield. Okay, so this is Detroit football. For those in the national know, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, go check out that group, the National Football 2.0. You'll see definitely there's a different style of football, football culture there. Anyway, the Southfield team took the best 2 players from West Side this year.
Wild.
And then they played. And the score was 2013 Southfield. So to me, that said, you know, people were saying, "Oh, West Side is able to do that against us because they can't pick their team." I think those coaches are coaching buzzers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you lost your best player and you lose 20-13. No.
That's great coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously felt it back in Florida when we played them. Like those boys were disciplined, like fundamentally sound, and you had 11 helmets on the ball every time.
Hey, so coach, real quick, I want to want to give a big shout out to the New England Unbiased Youth Football. New England Unbiased Youth Football Group. We're going to check out a clip with them interviewing Coach Gene after a big victory over the Meriden Raiders. So I guess that when they played, there was a little bet that was made. Don't worry, guys. We don't encourage gambling in youth sports, but these coaches wanted to make it interesting. And so Coach Gene is going to share with us via the Unbiased New England Youth Football Group, okay, about the victory. Check it out.
All right.
Coach H, New England Unbiased. I'm here with Coach G. Miller, 9U Springfield Tigers. Just defeated 9U Meriden Raiders. Coach Gene is moving on to the state championship next week at UConn Stadium. Coach Gene, talk to me a little bit about the victory. How you feel?
I feel good, man. It was a good battle, you know what I'm saying? Especially going into a championship game. I think my team will be ready. We're really battle tested, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be talking on Facebook like they're Springfield. They're not Springfield. We're going to show them why. Look at the talk, you know what I'm saying? We got dogs over here. Look at my dogs.
Okay, now, look. Okay. The game got a little tight in the fourth quarter, right? 14, 18. They get the ball back. 30 seconds. One timeout. What was going through your mind?
It's a dog fight. We got to dog it out, man. I told my parents in the group chat this morning that it's going to be a dog fight. And sure enough was, you know what I'm saying? That team's a good team. They got good players, so it was like a matchup. Some more players got hurt. Some didn't show up today, so we're short of team, but everybody stepped it up on the team. So just going through my head is like, we practice shit, then we have to do it. So if we practice and we went over it, we should be able to do it, and they handled it.
I respect that. Now, moving forward, next week, state championship.
Yeah.
Norwich or New Britain. Do you have a message for them?
Yeah, all them gadgets, Rodney be running, that shit not gonna work over here, all right? The swinging gates, all of that funky shit, that shit not gonna work over here.
It's not gonna work. Coach Rodney, he said it's not gonna work, Coach Rodney.
He knows he better dial up something else and get some more players or something. One player's not gonna beat us.
Give me a score prediction.
I would say I respect him a little bit, 21-8.
21-8. You heard it here first. New England Sports Unbiased.
All right.
Coach
Let's
Gene,
go.
congratulations.
Yo, first of all, I want to say big shout out to New England Unbiased Sports Review. That was first of all, the quality coach. Did you see the quality there?
Yeah.
He might have been recording HD.
Yeah.
Yo, Unbiased, New England Unbiased, y'all interviewed me after the Meriden game, but you ain't interviewed me after the New Britain game. I want to interview, man. I want you to interview us. I think everybody wants you guys to interview them. We need y'all everywhere. That's who we need in youth sports right here. You saw the energy from Coach G?
Yeah.
You saw the energy from the players?
They were excited, celebrating their well-deserved victory. You know, shout out to Springfield, all 7 age groups in the championship.
Yes.
You know, from 8U all the way up to 14. I mean, has another program done that? You know.
Not that, but I'm sure in the comments someone's gonna tell us about it.
Right?
I haven't heard of it.
I mean,
we've been saying it for a couple of days. I haven't heard one person say, "Oh no, remember when Waterbury hosted it in 1962?"
Yeah,
I haven't heard of it. I'm talking about every team at every single level, not one showcase team. Every single team from 8U to 14U is in the state championship game. I don't know another organization that's ever done that.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Coach Gene says Coach Gene's really a thug. He's the emoji king. Coach Simmons put the prayer sign up, 100 with three tigers. Coach Gene said he's really a thug. I mean, think about it, man. Look, I shout out Coach G, man. Yo, I know people don't like to be on camera. I know coaches don't want to do interviews, man. That was a tough interview, man. And them kids, he was like something. It was like, hey, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Man. And then that getting hyped after, bro, that is dope. Unbiased New England football group. Shout out to y'all. I want to see out the state championships. I want to see out the regional championships. That is making New England football better.
Way better.
And that's what we're all about over here. So yeah, we had a big upset though, because Coach Gene was calling out New Britain, but Norwich at the 9U level, the Norwich Wildcats beat the New Britain Junior Canes 45-12.
Woo.
45-12.
That's a statement win.
Jeez,
Statement win.
If the Norwich 9U coach is in the chat, please put a 1 up. We need to get a breakdown of what happened in that game, bro. Woo.
Who was the 1 seed?
I'm not sure, coach. I should know that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't want to lie. But the way that everybody was saying it, I think it was an upset. So 45 to New Britain. I do know this though. If you want to see that game or part of that game, whenever Norwich plays at Norwich Free Academy,
Yep.
games are live streamed. I mean, like high quality live stream. So I don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to look for it right now. But yeah, definitely there. I did want to check out. We got another highlight that I wanted to check out. What's the kid's name? So this kid, Champ Scherer. Scherer. Shire? It might be Shire. Champ Shire, okay, is a 12U quarterback out of Drake Cut, Mass.
Okay.
And his stats kind of read like video game numbers.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever played Madden, NCAA football. I used to play. You know, my quarterbacks used to do 50 yards, 50 touchdowns. This kid had 37 touchdowns.
Wow.
In 7 games.
So that's about 5.5 a game.
Yeah.
So he's a walking 40-point machine.
Yeah. 30 of them passing, 7 rushing.
Nice.
His defense too. Go watch
some highlights though, and
in the chat.
okay, listen,
This is
a platform to
highlight
kids.
okay. So I want everybody to be respectful. Okay. So we're gonna use positive platitudes. What that means is, if you see something you like, say something. Okay. I don't want to hear in the chat, oh, he's not like that. Or making comments about who he's playing against. We're going to be respectful of kids, okay, on this platform. So I'm going to show this kid Champ, okay? And if you see something you like, just put it in the chat. You know what I mean? We here to highlight kids. If you got a 12U quarterback that you think is better than the one I'm showing right now, send us the highlights. Only way we can promote is if you guys send it in. So here we go. Champ Shire from Drake.
You got good size.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough throw. Yeah.
Pistol action. Next ball fake. He's still in bounds.
You gotta respect it.
Oh,
Respect the
man.
run.
Oh, man. I wonder where he's looking at for high safety. Looks like he got 2 wide receiver progression reading right there. That's about right for 12 quarterback. Okay, the ball fake. That ball fake with one hand, coach. Up. Run past option. Brings it in.
Players make plays.
mad about it. Good trips. Brings me an emotion. All fake. The one-handed fake again, coach. You're like Joe Lee out here.
That freezes the corner enough just so you pick up those extra yards.
He's got a little bit of oxygen in his game.
Yeah.
Close it up. I'd like to be. Like I said, play
This must be a defensive highlight.
The bootleg. Nice job.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. He's got a little bit of speed there. All right, so guys, that was Camp Shire from Draco. 37 touchdowns, 7 games. Okay. Let me see. Now, if while we're on the live stream, if you got a highlight clip that you want us to share, okay, post the YouTube link in the chat. Man, we'll show it right there, man. Hey, keep it respectful, man. Don't showing us some weird stuff, man. YouTube clips of kids playing football. All right, let's see. We got a lot of talk from Springfield. Sarah Demenko said, my son had the chance to go to Dallas last January with a few 11U kiddos. They're incredibly talented. Sarah, did they go with D1? Did they go with D1?
The Team New England.
I think so. Team New England. Michael Neal said, I had a great experience last year at the National All-Star with Chaos 10U. It was a great way for the kids to see what it takes to compete at a higher level.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We can talk about it doing the face, right? I can tell my son how it is to have a girlfriend.
You gotta get one.
You gotta get one experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoot. Let's see. Mike was talking. Crystal said there's a lot of feedback. Is it still feedback, Chris? Gerald Patrick said, what's good, coaches? Hey, coach, it was great to run into you at Mount Hope. So I was at the Mount Hope versus Meriden game. 13 Pop Warner versus.
Yep.
Hold on, Chris. Is it echoing now, Chris? Can you give me a one in the chat if it's not echoing now? It might be because I have mine unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she's a perfectionist. Oh shoot, I gotta go home. So yeah, she said it's bad. You know what?
You mind?
Mute yours. How about now? Can you hear us now? Is it good now?
Is it better?
Dang, she said it's bad still.
Better.
Thank you, Kendall. Got the guys that deal with it, you know.
Yeah.
Guys that deal with it. Oh, thanks, Coach. All right, so what I was talking about was the Mount. Oh shoot, Coach Wright. I think Coach Wright was involved in this game, in some way. So Mount Hope from Pop Warner played Meriden.
Okay.
From AYF. So I think I have Meriden ranked number 4 and AYF 13U.
Yep.
And Mount Hope is number 2, and Pop Warner 13U.
Okay.
Now there's a little bit of controversy behind that because although Mount Hope lost to New Britain Powell 25-7,
okay,
Mount Hope is claiming that New Britain Powell is not technically a Pop Warner team,
a legit team, right?
because they allegedly they were cutting players. So Mount Hope came out to Meriden and dominated.
Mm.
Yeah, it was straight domination. 20, I think it was 28-0 by the end of the game, but it was
Solid win.
It was a solid win. It was clear that Mount Hope was better
Wow.
than Meriden. And I got to be honest, I think Meriden has a really strong chance to win 13U.
I was gonna say they have a great 13U program. I know they don't at our 13U.
Stomped them out.
and we have a good 13U
Mm-hmm.
as well.
So good, a good one, not a great one, good one
Yeah.
at that level. 14U is great.
Yeah.
Um,
So the championship though.
yeah, they're in the championship. Hey,
So the
7
championship.
teams. So yeah, the way I have it rolling out is I think that CLCF,
Yep.
CLCF, Meriden, and the Worcester Cowboys. Those are the 3 top dogs for 13U at AYF. It's going to be one of those 3 to represent New England in Florida.
So would you say 13U regionally is the most competitive? So they have the bigger toss up.
Based on what I know, I'd probably say yeah. I'm curious. I think 12U is starting to become a little tight too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lynn's looking scary out there in the East. Blackstone Valley there's a lot of competition within the conference.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what they're going to look like when they step outside that conference and have to play against a Lynn,
right,
or Springfield or a Meriden. And then New Hampshire is 12U, so there's something going on there I want to touch on too.
Okay.
But New Hampshire's 12U, half their season they had to play against 13Us because there's not enough 12Us. So in New Hampshire, everybody's going to the junior high school ball.
Right.
So only like big towns are playing AYF.
Age level.
Right.
Okay.
And so now the 12U, the Nashua 12U coach declined to play at 13U. That when you have the 13U, but they really got the 14s because they got that August cutoff. So the coach made a decision to protect the health of his players and took the forfeit.
Okay.
He's a 12U team, right? Like it shouldn't affect him.
Right.
So the league banned his team from the playoffs.
For not playing in the 13U tournament?
For not playing against a 13U team.
And they can't represent the 12U.
Right. They're the best 12U team out there.
And they can't represent them because they didn't
play at 13U.
Yeah.
So I'm calling on everybody out here, man. If y'all could, after the live, I'm gonna put a link for you guys. I want you to reach out to the New Hampshire board, because first of all, if this is a 12U team, the Springfield Tigers, and I'll speak for Meriden, the Meriden Raiders, we want to play the best.
Yeah.
We want to play the best. So we want that 12U team in the bracket.
What's going on this year? This is like the third or fourth commission or league ruling that has been
hurting kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. I think they should let them play. Okay, you want to fine them for not playing? I get it. Y'all got to make your money, right? Ref fees, field fees.
Yeah.
I get that. But here's the other thing, New Hampshire. If you reached out to me, Top 10 New England, if you reach out to Paul from Central Mass, if you reach out to Mick the mayor over there in Mattapan, we could get your 12U teams 12U games.
All day.
In fact, in Springfield, we like to travel. We'll come to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got 13U teams. You got 13U teams that need games. We got 13U teams that need games too. Let's set it up. Cross conference, baby. James, they didn't agree to play them. I think that what happened was when they did the registrations, they only had like 4 12U teams and 4 13U teams. So like they do in AYF, they have the 13s play the 14s.
Right.
But I think if you're not like the Meriden Raiders, I thought were a good enough team to play a 14U.
Okay.
But if you're not like that, like if you're a 13U, that's a 13U, I don't think you should be forced to play a 14U. Right. I think you should be able to go and travel to Jersey or travel to New York or travel to Rhode Island, New Hampshire, and play a team of your age bracket. That's what the cutoffs are for. I agree, James. I think it is unfair. And
it's unfair by a mile. It's just, and I can't believe You know, New Britain Powell went through it. You know, like what's happening with these adults that you're taking away from the children?
Right. Kids play a whole season and now they can't play the postseason.
Yeah, like what is the New Hampshire chair getting from not allowing them to play in the 12U tournament?
Right. Nothing besides not letting the best team represent the conference. But speaking of that, I know my guy Chris from Stratford would be remiss if I didn't address it.
Yeah.
Here's another situation. So Stratford's got the top 2 11U team, top 10U team, and the CTAYF banned both the teams from the postseason.
Think you tell me why? Because I know it's not a reasonable.
Well, they say it's because the kids who play for the Stratford team are supposed to play for Bridgeport because they live in Bridgeport.
So it's a city limit thing. They're not playing for the proper program.
They're saying it's a boundary thing.
Yeah.
Now, what Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong, what Chris is saying is those kids play with me 6U, even when it was 8U.
Yeah.
When they were 6, when they were 7, when they were 8. He's saying that I don't want to throw accusations out there, but he's saying there was improper things happening in the organization. He didn't agree with it. So he took his team and they went to Meriden.
Okay.
For the 9U year.
Okay.
Now they went to Meriden and everything was fine.
Okay.
They went to Meriden. They dominated. You know, I think he calls them the aftermath, right? They dominated.
Yeah.
They went to the Nationals. Didn't quite dominate.
Yeah.
It was a little different down there for them.
A whole different ballgame.
Yeah. It's a couple 40 balls. But anyway, they came back up. And now, after that year with Meriden, he said, I'm going to start my own team. And so he created the Stratford Bengals.
Okay.
And he has an 8U, a 9U, and a 10U.
Okay.
Nice little uniforms. League gave him a schedule. But Bridgeport is like, no. We don't want them to play. They're playing with the kids that should be playing with us. And they took our best teams.
I don't like it. I hate it. Because it's, to me, the coaching relationship with the athlete really matters.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So if you coach my son for 3 or 4 seasons,
Right.
and you get up one day and you want to go coach another team,
Right.
I would think that the majority of your team would follow you.
Yeah. We developed a relationship.
Yeah. So why are you punishing what an individual built
Right.
on volunteer hours?
Free 99.
On volunteered hours.
Right.
You know, he got a community to believe in himself,
Yeah.
give proven results
Yeah.
in multiple different organizations,
Mm-hmm.
and because he wants to start his own organization, he's getting punished for that.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that in the chat, man? You guys think that, you know, these teams, New Britain Powell, 13U, Nashua, 12U, Bridgeport, sorry, not Bridgeport, Stratford, 9U and 10U. Do you 11U and 10U? Do you guys think that they should be able to play? Would you make the same decision that the commissioners did, or would you say, nah, let those kids play it out on the field? Chat, you know, we're looking to see what you guys think. I'm gonna check the Facebook group real quick, because sometimes I'll go and look later. I'm like, holy moly, missed a lot of comments. Let's see. 34, that looks about right. All right. Hey, what do you guys think? Yeah, they said let them play. I agree, baby. And Coach Owens, I was trying to invite you to the podcast, man. I kept trying to do it, and I kept having things to do, bro. It was like when you forget to bring your whistle to practice. That's an inside joke. Yeah, I agree, Cordell. Right? We want to knock out the big dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember back when we used to play Tri-City, man.
Ooh.
Ooh, we man, listen, we built our program around trying to beat those dudes.
Yeah.
And we loved that. We loved when New London came to town and they was the big dogs at the year over us.
Yeah.
You
Last
know,
year
yeah,
when they came to town,
yeah.
it
was heated.
That was an intense game.
It was heated. I kind of want to talk about that too. All right, so we addressed that. Everybody's saying let them play. Now, I don't know if you guys are in the same groups I'm in, right? But in the groups that I'm in, okay, we got coaches like, and I'm not saying in a bad way, okay? We got coaches like Coach Angeles from Meriden.
Yeah.
Got coaches like Coach Gene from Springfield.
Yeah.
Okay. And these coaches are talking that talk.
Passionate.
They get into it.
Yeah.
They get into it. And before the game, it's the barking across the fields. I just want to know what city you represent when you make this comment, okay? How do you guys feel about coaches and the extracurricular activity and talking before games and during games? What do you guys think about that? Like, the chirping back and forth. Coach Freddie is notorious for telling teams that basketball registrations are open. If you go to Coach Freddie's page, go look at one of his old pages, one of his old playoff posts. You'll see that he actually has the real basketball registration link from the town.
So last year, I didn't think we were getting our fair recognition running it back a second time. So we were a little spicy last year. And every time we sent somebody home, we definitely tagged that local town's YMCA basketball registration. It was all in fun.
Yeah,
but, CLCF definitely did not.
No.
Like, I might be public enemy number one over there.
Yeah, he might want to stay out of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. Greg Santos said horrible examples for the kids. All right, I thought that somebody would say that. Can you just share what town you're from? It'll help us to kind of narrow in on the culture. Because we talk about New England, but I'm telling you, when you go to Mattapan, it's different than when you go to Lynn. When you go to Dorchester, it's different than when you go to Springfield. When you go to Bridgeport, it's different than when you go to Hartford. A lot of different cultures, even though we call it all New England. Coach Gene said, non-U coaches are all friends. It's different over here. They hug our kids when we lose, and I pick up theirs. It's always respect, and the kids love it. Hey, Coach Gene, I put the invite in the chat. You don't gotta have a super fancy phone, but if you want to join us on the panel real quick, because I love the energy that we had last night. That sounded wild. Pause for all my teenagers watching. But yeah, we was definitely we was on the mic, man, and yeah. So Coach James Wright said ultimate respect showed yesterday. I just put it back in the chat, Gene. If you could just click on it.
It's right above you in the group.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Merrimack Valley Spartans. Okay, Greg. So I can see that. So I've been to some Central Mass games. I would say that Leominster definitely gives it up. And the Worcester Cowboys parents definitely give it up. They kind of get rowdy. But I will say, when I watched the Lynn Tewksbury game, the Tewksbury parents kind of did the golf claps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. I'm just saying, like, it's different cultures. It's
right.
You go to different towns, it's different cultures. Iris Rosario, who I believe is from Lynn, correct me if I'm wrong. She said kids talk their ish to each other while on the field and it amps them up. Coaches, I don't know. Yep. Greg said Worcester has always been respectful when we played them. Okay. I mean, listen, I learned more about the culture from you guys. So Greg, thank you so much for jumping in and contributing to the conversation. So we got Coach Gene here, man. Big time win.
Oh man.
Big time win, Coach.
You think that was big time win?
It was
No.
big. It was big.
I don't think it was really that big. I think my team just gotta be a better finisher. We finished that game. It don't look like that good of a game.
Oh,
I give it to them. They those are my boys over there. But it was more my team not finishing the game. That's all. Just getting too comfortable. I probably was dancing a little bit too much at halftime. So it won't be like that with Norwich.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was in
I
the
walk
booth.
around with the sledgehammer and shit, bro. Like they
You talking about
jumped
us?
on they jumped on my back a little bit doing what they do. Like they're good, but that was more of me. It's not them, it's me.
Yeah. They
No, but-
the kids take on the coach's personality.
Yeah, and Chris is my boy, man. Man called me 100 times before this game. I had a
Yo,
friendly
Coach,
bet.
what time was he calling you at?
He was calling me late, like 11:30. He called me late. Chris is Chris, bro. Just that guy is amazing, man. He does well with them kids, though.
Yeah, he do. He's very passionate about it.
Yeah.
He showed me a lot, and you know, us in Meriden, man, we have a rivalry on the football field. And I
Yeah,
will
but
tell you,
yeah,
hey, Coach Gene, I was out there dolo on Saturday night. I mean, dolo. It was like they was deep, bro. They could have stomped me out.
they're always deep. They're always deep.
They deep, bro, and they out
Right.
there when the lights go off.
Yeah.
But they showed me love, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I got out there safe. You know what I mean? So shout out to them.
Shit, I thought New Britain was gonna beat Norwich, but I also knew Norwich had a couple of tricks up their sleeves. Like they got a kid I know. I don't know his name. It's like Micah or son. He's hell. Number 25. He's probably one of the best non-U kids around.
Coach, did you see 45-12 result? Did you see that was possible in that game?
I did not see that. Out of all the top 4 teams out of all us, that's the biggest whooping. They made them look like a Waterbury. It looked real bad.
Hey, for you
Look,
Pop
little
Warner folks out there, he's talking about the Waterbury Knights. Okay, don't be in
But
my
it
comment.
could be
Yo,
the other
Coach
Waterbury team too if they want to line up.
Coach Gene,
That's
man,
what I'm saying.
I post something, man. These dudes be like, "Yo, you hate us. You hate us." I'm like, well, I don't know you, bro. I never been to Providence. I don't know you.
Right.
I don't know you, bro. Like we never mess with the same girls. You know what I mean? I never got jumped by your boys at the club. Like, ain't no
Right,
beef,
nothing.
bro.
There's no
You know what I
beef.
mean?
It's all for the kids, man. And if they don't get that environment, that hostile environment, sometimes what are we really doing, bro? Like, what are
Right.
we really doing? Like, let's make it as hostile and as fun as it could be. What it look like? This ain't like no beer league. Like, kids gotta like, come on, man. I know I want to play at the highest level, and this isn't the highest level. So we have to make it at least the atmosphere got to be somewhat of that level of atmosphere. Because you go to West Haven or any of those games, bro. The energy over there is different.
Yeah, it
I
is.
seen their entrance and stuff. That's different.
When they played New Britain, coach, that was kind of fire, right?
Yeah, that was different. Yeah.
Hey, listen, we played against, I'm always gonna go national on people. You know what I mean? Listen, I got the clear book bag. That's national talk. If you ain't been there, you don't know. Anyway, we played against the North Carolina Dark Horses. Before the game, all their parents, like first of all, these dudes is like 4 inches taller than us. They all got dreads,
Out the country.
gold teeth, and they like, oh, they got white boys on their team. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Like talking. I'm talking to the point, coach. You know how I get, Coach G. I'm like, what? Like,
Right.
y'all don't want no smoke with us. It was tense.
That was I think that was my favorite game.
I'm just like, I'm from an era like youth football, bro. If we was playing on this team, you probably get jumped by us in real life. You know what I'm saying? This is friendly stuff. This is whole different, man. These kids are good, man.
Right.
Like, people gotta stop. And let's be honest, man. I hate when I get all that youth drama and all that, but that don't happen up here. Like, we gotta stop acting like we are pretty respectable. New England is pretty respectable, bro. You could go anywhere and it'd be good.
Right.
It'd be a little chirping, that's all.
That's
And
it.
it don't be
Real-
nobody getting shot, no real fights, like nothing like down south. So we should just appreciate that part, man. Everybody puts so much into nothing.
Right. Hey, Coach Gene, man. I want you to stay on with us, man. I enjoy your energy. Real quick, Sarah D'Amico said, "NM Patriots are fun to watch too. My son's 7th grade, starting center D line for the NM Patriots. They've been together since Mighty Mites. They will be playing in their 3rd Super Bowl in a row on Saturday. Congratulations to them.
That's
Can't wait."
Mattapan.
No. This is North Middlesex.
Oh.
Central Mass team.
Yo,
He
where did
said, but I
Mattapan
agree.
come from?
Every city is different. Go to Texas, that is crazy. We all have fun in our own ways. My son has played for Team New England and Rockhopper Select this spring, went undefeated. I love the Lynn games too. Much respect to all of them.
Right, Coach Chris Ramirez stole my speaker. Walked off with my speaker, man. Pissed me off. That's what really did it. That's what really did. I wanted to punch him in the back of his head, boy. But I was like, no, we don't do that in New England.
He walked off with your speaker, coach?
You didn't walk off
Oh,
with
in
my
the
speaker.
beginning of the game, I saw that.
He took my speaker right in front of my kids, bro. I felt like a punk, man. I felt like a punk. Nah,
You
but
took
it's
the
all
high
fun.
road though, coach, right?
Yeah, because that's the kids laugh, bro. The kids like that, picks up their energy. Like the kids knew, bro. I told my kids this whole time, don't let that coach put me in their jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put me in no Meriden jersey. This is on you guys.
Hey,
So,
hey,
you know,
real quick, coach. While we talk, I'm gonna go find that picture and post it because people don't understand. They don't understand. So, hey guys, after that game, I guess coach describe what the bet was?
So Chris called me, right? First of all, he called me and made out a whole ridiculous bet that if you know me, it's not gonna happen. He's like, yeah, you pierce your nipples if you lose. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, we could just put on the jerseys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take a picture, send crisscross applesauce, and we good. He came after the game. He came in front of the whole fans and the parents on the track and sat down, crisscross applesauce with the jersey on it. It was all fun. Kids gave him
One of
hugs.
the pictures right there, guys. You see that's Coach Chris right there with the 50 Tigers jersey on.
Best player on
Horn
9U.
ring.
And the nose ring.
And yeah, can't forget the nose ring. Meriden Tupac. Hey, that's a man of his word, though. I gotta give him credit.
He is.
For that,
He definitely gets all my respect.
Hey, and this is I don't know, maybe a CT
You
coach.
see my Tupac? You see my Tupac thing for him though?
Nah, hey, this is the picture that Coach G was
that's
talking
the
about.
picture. Crisscross applesauce. That's him right there.
Right there with all the kids. Look at the kids; they love it.
Yeah,
They love it. That's what it's all about, Coach. Giving them.
It might look like we hate each other, but nah, it's far from that. It's definitely for the kids. That this non-U thing is special, man. Like it's real special. People don't see it yet, but wait till these kids get older. It's gonna be a lot of battles. I can't guarantee I'm gonna be in the championship next year. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that.
All right, Coach. We're gonna go to a couple more comments. Stay with us though. So we got Iris Rosario. Yep, I knew she was from Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
She said, check this out, Coach. I think we've experienced this. You will never go to a Lynn 12U game and not hear us parents.
That is a fact. That is the truth.
Hey, yo, story time?
I think, yeah.
Story time. Hey, so last year, right, we knew, we was going to regionals, and we knew that we could possibly face Leominster or Lynn. So we go over there in our Springfield gear, and we already knew Leominster for the year before. So we went over to the Lynn side to sit down. And it was Lynn. Those Lynn moms they don't play no games about their babies, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. They was letting us have it. We know y'all from Springfield.
Yeah.
And we gonna give it to y'all when we see you.
But that's the environment that we want.
Right.
Like, I want those parents screaming for 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I want our parents to scream for 4 quarters. I mean, everyone knows our parents.
Yeah.
Don't get a flag. Do not get a flag.
You're going to hear the chant.
You're going to hear the chant.
You're going to hear the chant. I ain't going to say it right now because some people might be getting offended by it. But yeah.
Yo, you know what organization I didn't know was like that? Mattapan. They're really like that. Like, they're like that. I never knew that. I want to go out there and play. Like
Bruh.
they're hostile as hell.
Bro, I
seen
went
their
to
little-
a Mattapan no, not Lynn. Mattapan Hyde Park game, coach. I was on the Hyde Park side, and they was playing that soca, and it was and everybody in the crowd was just like this, coach. I was like, yo, I felt like I was back in Brooklyn, coach, and I did not feel like I was in New England anymore, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. It was lit.
That was
It was
good.
definitely lit. So Jennifer Nana Grimes, who played ball at AIC while I was there, she said, I like the talking and loud atmosphere. That energy is amazing. Who wants to go to a quiet football game?
Nobody.
Not me.
Nobody.
Play the music. Hey, we was playing some music last night too, coach.
I
Moms
know.
was dancing.
But
Moms
listen,
was
that's why we have security at our game. Everybody's getting checked. We're good. Anything inside of there, all the shit talking, that's all fun. You can do as much shit talking as you want.
Mm.
Bro, Springfield probably the safest place to play, bro.
Mm.
Because we get it. Like, we really get it. The parents get it. Like, we get it. It's just going to be a good atmosphere. And you go get some good cooking.
Oh, shoot. Check this out. Joe Garland Jr. Joe, let us know where you're from. He said a regional director told us we couldn't run out with masks on before the game because she said it was intimidation.
Oh my.
Oh, nah, you should have did it anyways. You just got to do things. Like,
Mm.
don't show them, just do it. We came out with a body bag. 14U came out with a body bag, bro. Remember the body bag they had?
Who was that against, coach?
That, I don't know. That was regionals. Oh, that was against what's that blue team we be spanking? The Panthers, right? That the Panthers. They're
Oh, against Everett.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everett Panthers. No,
it wasn't the Everett Panthers. Yeah, it was Everett Panthers.
is it Rivera Panthers?
Rev-
It's Rivera.
I think it was
It's
Rivera.
Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera.
Yeah, because it's Rivera. Yep. Yeah, them boys brought out a whole body bag.
Von Perry Gilliard said, "S talking is all part of the sport. This is football, not golf."
I mean, I talk trash on the golf course too, though.
Yeah, we definitely were loud.
Yeah.
When we went golfing. It's a good. We gotta do that again. It's a
Yeah.
good time. Too late for the boat.
Too late for the boat. Golfing's underrated.
Yeah, it is. James Wright said, "LOL, definitely took the speaker before the game." He said, "Yes."
Okay.
Oh, I went crazy. I went crazy.
Okay.
He said, yes, the energy was amazing, even with them getting ahead 18-0. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, that
Coach,
game was real.
hey, that coach didn't quit. He didn't quit coaching, bro. He was going hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I was so scared. I was like, bro, if I lose this one, bro, I might not even coach ever again. I have
Yo,
a sledgehammer,
Coach
bro.
Gene. Hey, Coach Gene, they don't understand. When you lose in Springfield, it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same. It's
Like,
not the same.
You feel like
It just
everybody's
sucks.
looking down at you.
And they're not, but it just feels like that. They are, though.
I think they are. I think
I
when I
think they
lose,
are,
they
too.
people
I
are looking
think-
at me, bro.
Yeah, like, what the fuck going on?
Right? Like, what's wrong with you?
it just
How could
was-
you
yeah,
lose?
no.
We're from Springfield.
And it's like that. It's like that until you get like 2 more wins. So a loss is a setback.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
You get no
even
worse,
when you
Wolf.
win, yo, we won 8-0, coach. People was looking at me like, what's wrong with you?
I honestly, I think I was one of those people, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck he didn't score? I was like, this guy ain't being nice, bro, for no freaking reason. I'm not used to this. I'm not.
Oh, you
used to
thought,
this. I'm
hold.
used to the
Let's
killing.
address that, coach. What did you think about me and my coaching staff taking a knee on the 1 yard line?
I didn't like it. I thought you should have just put the dagger in them, boy. Because now I feel like to them it's like a moral victory. Like they knew that their game plan was to not have y'all score so much. I just feel like one more before the game was over would have like sealed the deal for the moral victory thing. But I think
Interesting take.
I-
Interesting take.
I feel like they knew they wasn't gonna win that game.
Hey, Coach Freddie, I want to hear what your opinion is.
I think you have 3 other quarters to score. Like there's just like there's no for me there's no point in punching it in at the 1 yard line under 30 seconds left in. That's just trying to get clout.
Right.
Because that's a garbage time TD.
When did
And
y'all
I
become
think
so
it
humble?
takes the respect out of New Britain because New Britain came and they played. I thought they played the game that they played to win in their favor.
They played
Yeah.
the best game they could play, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
You know,
cool. But you know what I be thinking in my head? What would they do to us?
Interesting. Well,
The first chance they get, they're gonna run it up, bro, and you know that.
well, yeah. I mean, you might be right, but I just know that.
I mean, that's
I
a
feel
good
like-
thing. That's a good thing. Take the knee. Definitely take the knee. But
I feel like we already proved our point. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
right.
we got the ball. It was 5 minutes left. We
You know what I
slowly,
think?
methodically walked it down the field on them.
Nah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know what I really think really got them? Me. When I play that ski. Yo, tell me, tell me yes or no. We really gotta talk about this. Sexy Red got the football community in an uproar, bro. Yo, you play that song, everybody from high school, college, anybody, she got
It's a
them going
banger?
crazy. Yo, it's a banger. Ski.
Hey,
Yo.
real quick, while we got all these 28 eyes watching us, I just want to give a big shout out to the South End Community Center for hosting the Top 10 New England podcast. The South End Community Center provides after-school care, basketball programming, itty-bitty baller, and so much more. They're a heating center in the winter when it's really cold for the homeless. They're a cooling center in the summer when some old folks don't have ACs in their windows. So the South End Community Center is really doing great things out here for the community. I want to shout out the South End Community Center for letting us use their facility.
Shout out to them.
Yo, Gene, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I know you're super busy, but yo, if you want to do this live with us, bro, you're always invited, man.
All right, cool, yeah.
You got
I'll
your
write
finger-
some notes
Hey.
and get my Shannon Sharp on.
Hey, I want to let y'all know too, man. Yo, me and Coach Gene, we don't always see eye to eye, and we're not afraid to let each other know that.
Nah, the other day that was my fault, bro. I just missed us fighting and arguing. I kind of just wanted to do it. No bullshit. It been like I told you, it's been a long time, bro. It's been a long time since we got like that, bro. I just needed it in my life. But I needed some fire before the playoff.
Right.
But we good, baby. I love y'all,
Right.
man. Y'all know I love y'all.
Hey, real quick, Vinny Rose was talking about his kids growling on a line of scrimmage. Vinny, I'm like a quasi official. The only thing I would say is their argument might be that you're simulating the snap count. So when you're on defensive line, you can't be like go.
Right.
So that's kind of that sounds close to go. So that could be simulating the snap count. That's the only thing I could think of behind their justification.
Who plays like that though?
What, like barking on the line of scrimmage? I don't know, bro.
That coach an old school D lineman right there.
I used to bark at the referees in college, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
That was a long time ago.
It was.
But I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.
I appreciate you, Gene.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I was trying to hold off for Coach Waddy. He did try to call. I don't know what he's calling about, but hey, I know we as always we get so hyped up and we talk so much. There were definitely some highlights that I wanted to show that we didn't get to. We will be putting those out because I think that a lot of these kids deserve shine. Real quick plug: the Top 10 New England magazine will be dropping before regionals. It is the yearbook of youth sports in New England. Okay, this episode of this version is going to be focused on the regular season. And so we want to acknowledge as many players as possible. Unlike on a website and on Facebook, once we print the magazine, we can't change it. So I don't want your kid to not be included because you didn't fill out the form.
I can't say anything.
Just fill out the form. All right? Fill out the form. Tell us what your kid's name is. Tell us what team they play on. Give us a couple highlight clips, man. 3 or 4. We could tell a lot from those. A picture. You know what I mean? And a working email. If we email you email us back.
Yes.
Some of your kids are so good. We want to talk to the coaches. We want to put together a story, a spotlight, because that's what your kids deserve. We have kids that are getting looks from prep schools already based on the exposure that they're getting from the platform. And it's not just us. You guys could check out the Unbiased New England Football Group. Coach Phil has the New England Youth Football Podcast.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different media platforms. We want to make New England football great, and that starts with the culture, and we are the culture. All right. So for Coach Fred and myself, I want to say thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next Monday.
See you.